Welcome to mechanical tutorial. I am going to teach you different techniques in SolidWorks for mechanical engineers. I am going to train you different modules like part modeling, surface modeling, sheet metal enclosure design, plastic components design, product design, reverse engineering, simulation, and many more tips and tricks in SolidWorks. Hi, today I am going to explain about how to create wristband metal strip. See, this is the component. So left side you can see the wristband, and there is a aesthetic metallic strip on this band. So I am going to create the metal strip, and right side you can see the flat pattern. See here, I am going to create this component. So let's start now. So I have taken a new SolidWorks part file. So I am going to create wristband as a reference. So initially select the right plane, go to sketch, so draw one circle. So this is 60 mm. Draw one more circle. Place it somewhere here and simply trim this area with power trim, and select this point center and this point, make it horizontal. So you can give any value. Here I am taking 2 mm. This small circle we have to make it construction. See, go to feature, select extrude. Here select mid plane and take 10 mm and thickness 2 mm. Keep it in right side. See, the material should be added the other side. So say OK. See here. See, if you want to place the texture, we have to go to fabric. See here, I am going to show you this. So I am going to apply grey cotton, so for aesthetics. Now select right plane once again, go to sketch, draw a circle at this location. So you can take 4 mm, taking 4.2. So this is a reference, I am not going to dimension here. So create extrude both sides, that is mid plane 20 mm, 20 mm. Sorry, this is 10 mm. And say OK. So if you want, we can modify this color just for this is for an aesthetics. Say OK. See here, this is for reference. Now we have to take one assembly file. new assembly file, insert this component. So keep it in float, keep it in isometric, and here select front plane and front plane, and give coincidence mate. Similarly top plane and right plane. So I am creating in top down approach, that's why we have to assemble this reference wristband in assembly file. So we have to take one more new file. So I have taken this new file, select a right plane, go to sketch, draw one arc. So draw one arc and go to sheet metal, create a base and keep it in mid plane. See, this is for reference, I am not going to modify. So we can apply the material in gold color from the metals. So we can select from here. So now I am going to assembly mode. So I am going to insert the metal strip inside. Here also in top down approach, what we have to do is we have to select these two front planes, the assembly front plane and this component front plane. We have to make coincidence mate. Similarly top plane and top plane, and a right plane and right plane, and say OK. Now select the base flange. So here we have to select this edge and this arc, make it co-radial. See, it is exactly at this edge. Now select this, right click and select midpoint, and with control button select this origin and apply vertical constraint. So it is exactly at the center. Now draw one horizontal center line. See here. So we have to make sure that it is horizontal. Now we have to dimension this. This is 40 mm. Now say OK. See here. So the metal strip is headed in the other direction. Come out of the edit mode. See. Now what we have to do is we have to open this file and we have to apply edge flanges. So select this, simply drop here, and the edge flange is 3 mm, and select the material inside and say OK. So we have to add other side, but we cannot add both the flanges at once for curved flanges. So we cannot apply, so we have to create individually. So say OK. See, we have to make sure that radius is equivalent to thickness. So 1 mm I have taken, so 1 mm, and K factor is 0.45. So here also we have to make sure that it is 1 mm radius. So similarly we have to apply to other side, and this is 3 mm, and we have to make sure that the flange position material inside, and say OK. So you have to created two flanges. Let's see in the assembly. See here. See it is merging with this. So in top down, what we can do is we can edit this. So I have to intentionally taken 10 mm. Now I am going to take 13 mm. So to increase the width, see here. Come out of this assembly mode. See here. Now it is exactly matching. Now once again open this file. Now apply one more flange. Select this edge. So here we have to take bend outside. So select this. See here, it is creating. Otherwise it won't show the preview. If I select the bend inside, it is not showing the preview. So now this length is 6 mm. See here, it is creating in this manner. Say okay. Here also we have to create individually, so it is not creating. Let's see what could be the error. See, bend outside we have to take it. Third option. Say okay. Now similarly we have to create the other side. Select this edge. See here, length is 6 mm. Flip the direction and we have to select this flange position, bend outside. Say okay. See here. So let's see in the assembly. So it is created in this manner. Now I am going to create this cutout. See here. So here we have to go to this part file, select the top plane and go to sketch. So keep it in wireframe. Draw one center line joining this point and this point, both the vertices. Now select this line, select offset entities. So this is 1 mm and say okay. So we have a gap in between these two strips. Now draw one more line joining this point and somewhere here. So you can keep randomly and here. Now trim this line with power trim. So it is not trimming properly, so we can take corner trim. See here, corner trim is better. Select this line and the inside line. So it is created. And we have to make sure that these two lines are equal. So apply equal constraint. Now dimension this edge to this vertex. So it is 16 mm. See, this should be outside this strip. See this point, otherwise it create multiple bodies. So there should be a gap over here from this. So I will keep it in shaded form. So while creating I have seen that error. So this is the edge. So when I see in the top view, this edge should not merge with this point, so there should be some gap, so we have to make sure that. Now we have to close this sketch, so randomly we can create one arc. Don't draw a line, so it's better to draw an arc and joining these two lines. So we don't have to give the outer dimensions. Now we have to select extruded cut. See, we have taken this top plane. So what we have to do is we have to go to blind option. We have to select offset. So offset, it is 40 mm. See here. When I keep it in right side view, see here, so it is moving here. Now instead of blind, we have to select up to surface. So up to surface we need to select this inner face. See, once again I am showing in right side view. So offset, it is exactly at this point 40 mm, and the depth I have taken this inner surface. See, blue color, this magenta color you can see here. I have selected this face, so up to surface, and say OK. Now see, this cutout has been created now. Now let's go into the assembly mode. See here, I'll keep it in isometric. See here. So we can use the metal strips in product design and product styling, and we can design in this method with a top-down approach. Okay, next I am going to show you flat pattern. See here, when I apply flat pattern, see, it is not creating, it's showing an error. See, say some of the, see, this bend, it is not able to create. So these kind of curvatures we cannot use this flat pattern. So what we have to do is to get the blank size. See here, this is the flat pattern, so you want the blank size. So to develop that blank size, what we have to do is we have to go to surface module, select offset surface, and select all the surfaces and make it 0. See here, and say OK. Now I am going to hide this solid. See, this is the surface. Now I am going to create flat pattern using surface flatten. So select this face, this face, and all the faces to be flattened. So individually we need to select it. We have to make sure that we have selected all the faces. Now we have to select the vertex or a point. So I'm going to select this edge. We can use anything. So I'm going to select this edge and say OK. See this flattened surface. I'm going to hide this previous one. See, select this face and go to normal view. See here, this is the flat pattern of that metal strip. So in this way we can have the flat pattern. I'm going to hide this and show this component. So this is the metal strip. See here. So hope you enjoyed this video, and I'm going to add few more videos on product styling and product design in future. Please try to subscribe my channel. Thanks for watching.